Hope you all are best and fine. And now we are going to discuss our habitats lesson, conclusion of habitat lessons. Yeah, what is the habitat? And already we are discussed so many concepts in the habitat lesson. The conclusion is only we remained here. What is that? Which one is the called good habitat and which one is the called good life? Good habitat and as well as good life. Good habitat and good life. Yeah, you know very well. There is a given already yesterday about this explanation. And suppose doors of your house are destroyed somehow, will you feel? We fail to accept even little change in our house, our surroundings. Yes, we feel disturbed. Do we feel the same way for others? We are the dumping the waste and nearby ponds, lakes, rivers and grounds and destroying the forests and large scale to set up industries. Think what will happen to all the organisms living in that areas, that what will be the result of all this. Don't we depend on different organisms. You have already studied about the interdependence of different organisms. Try to give answer on the basis of that. If we harm them, would not be harmed as well. We be harmed as well. Think how good unharmed habitat leads to better life for us. This is only the information is given about good habitat and good life. You know very well. We are all living, try to living in a good habitats only. Yes, there is a somewhat small change in your room or somewhat small change coming in your house. You are not ready to accept. Clear or not, all the students? I hope you understood this. There is a what we have taken here. Suppose you are to take our house doors may somewhat spoiled and somewhat are entered into our house and may they changes the places of the things in our house. We are not ready to accept. In your room, in your personal room also, your brother or may your sister or changes your books positions and as well as your things positions are changes by them. Your clothes are somewhere settled, somewhere you are put in a somewhat order. May your brother or sister may changes it is into a zigzag manner. How you are feel? You are not, you are feel what with angry and may sometimes you beat them or not. Yeah. There is a what small things are in your habitat is a changes you are not accepting. But how you are changing this total habitat of different organisms? You are disturbed so many things now. You are garbage, you are the takes what actually. Yes, dumping that so many waste in our rivers and as well as in our lakes and as well as in our oceans and as well as the sea. And we established so many industries. And because of the establishment of the industries, there is what is going on? Air pollution is going on. Air is a minimum need of all the living things or not? It is a fundamental need of living things. Clear or not, all the students? It is a fundamental need of a living thing, living organisms. But we are spoiling the air of that particular whatever our living organism are there with us. And when we are dump the whatever the garbages and whatever the waste things are there, yes, in the water, yes, there is a whatever the aquatic animals are there. The aquatic animals may not living properly because of that. In case we are added somewhat chemicals to that our waters into the rain, waters of our rivers and lakes. Okay, now you know very well. There is a what we are added somewhat chemical gases to the moisture, acidic rains are getting for us. Because of that, there is a chemical imbalance is getting in our environment. Or not? Yes, like that only we are also main cause for the disturb the habitats of the different organisms. How they feels? They feels like us only. When our house is somewhat spoiled by someone, how we are feeling, the same feeling is going for that particular organism also. Yes, yeah, there is, we don't want the feeling of them. Yes, we make like this only. Yes, there is a what we depending on that organisms are there or not. Yeah, we are also depending on that organisms. Why? The plant is one of the big habitat for the so many animals. Plant is also habitat for us also or indirectly. The air is came from where actually? The good air is came from where? The good fruits are came from where? The good vegetables are came from where? These are also came from somewhat another habitats or not. In case we are spoiled that habitats indirectly, we spoil ourselves us only. Clear or not all of you? Yeah, there is not a problem whatever the feelings are going by that organisms if we are change that habitats, otherwise we are spoil that habitats of that concerned organisms. Suppose we want to spoil that aquatic habitats, otherwise we want to spoil that whatever the habitat we taken as a pond, otherwise we taken as a plant, tree, otherwise we taken as orchard. These are habitats they are may spoiled by our doing things like dumping the wastages and as well as the yes established the unwanted industrials also and produce the poisonous gases into the environment and unwanted usage of plastics. These all are makes the what the things the spoiling of habitat of others. Yes, when these others habitats are spoiled, yes, what is going on? Yeah, there is indirectly it is spoils our habitats also. Why? Because we are also depending on that habitats or not. That is, we are depending on the pond, we are depending on the tree, we are depending on the orchard. Okay, we are depending on the water sources. Indirectly, that is effect on us only. Okay, now we are depending for the food on other animals. You know very well, we domestic the animals for the food and as well as for our secure purpose. Yes, clear or not all the students? In case we are not given a good habitat for that, automatically it is effect on us also. That's why everyone, every human being, yes, try to give the good habitat for the other organisms whatever live with us in either in a water, either in on the ground. Okay, now at that time we will get the biodiversity. Yes, and at that time it is equivalence in a biodiversity. Okay, now we are getting the biodiversity. Yes, automatically all the living things are happily the lives with their habitats. It's because of our things, because of our okay now yes activities, unwanted activities for the earth. The futures are maybe the future maybe it is in a very dangerous situation. Clear or not all of you? Our future may it is get into the dangerous situations for us also. Why? Because we not get the good water, we not get the good air, we not get the good earth also, we not get the good food also, we not get the good habitat also lastly. Yes, nowadays already it is a came. We are purchasing the good water, we are purchasing the good air. Okay, clear or not all of you? May sometimes we are not may available our good habitat also further in case we continue like this only. What it all the students? That's why there is a don't spoil the habitats of other animals or plants. Okay now? Yes, for our needs and for our comforts. Okay now? Keep in your mind and give the answer to that question how to maintain a good habitat and good life for that remaining organism also. Today this is only the homework for you. Okay, you write that short note on good habitat and good life. What the precautions you have to require to take maintain a good habitat and good life for the remaining organism and ourselves, and how it is affect in case we spoil the good habitats of other organisms. Got it? And this is only the information is there about a good habitat and good life. And one more thing is also given, that is do you know the page number is taken as here what is that, 60 to 61 here, 61. What is that given? There is about the migration of birds. Okay, now every birds and everything are not every time they are not at our particular position only. Every time they changes their places. There is a given. Yes, in our Andhra Pradesh, actually in Andhra Pradesh there is a Pulicat and as well as there is a what Kolleru. There is a two lakes are there. You know very well, Kolleru and Pulicat. There is a two lakes are there. Okay, the biggest lakes actually there. They contain the what actually? Yes, the different countries birds are migrated from their position to here for the reproduce purpose, for the laying eggs and taking the babies from the eggs purpose. They came from where? They came from some particular lots of areas to here, from Australia, from Siberia, long distance they traveled okay, for this good habitat, for the reproduce purpose, for the laying eggs purpose. There is a what? This habitat is a good for that crowns. Different crowns are there. Yes, like what the name of the crowns? Crowns are pelicans, and as well as there is a Vattamekapita. Okay, now for this purpose, Vattamekapita and pelican, these are the one of the type of a crowns. There is a what? They came from some thousands of miles to here. Why? Because this Pulicat and as well as the Kolleru lakes are good habitat for them, for these particular needs. Clear or not all the students? And as well as when you go for here, okay, now somewhat tortoise also, they move for long distance and here from where? From the West Bengal and Orissa to our Visakhapatnam coastal. Okay, clear or not all of you? The West Bengal and Orissa, that is also yes touch with our Bay of Bengal in our India. But our tortoise are what? They move from that particular place to here for the laying the eggs. Okay, in a particular session. Okay, got it or not all the students? I hope you get it here. Yes, whatever the tortoise are there in West Bengal and as well as the Orissa coastal area is nothing but nearby the beach. Whatever area touch with that, it is a called coastal area. That area tortoise and as well as there is a whatever our yes here Orissa and as well as the West Bengal tortoises are travel through the sea, Bay of Bengal, and it is reaches to the Visakhapatnam for the laying eggs. Why? Because this environment is yes good for the laying eggs, and this environment is secure for the laying eggs. Okay, now and for that purpose they selected habitat for that laying of eggs. The tortoise and these all are penguins. Whatever our Vattamekapita and as well as whatever our pelican. These are coming between the October to the March. Yes, now they arrive to our they not change the time also in a month of like a vacations. For the vacations purpose, that all the pelican and as well as the remain different crowns, they are reaches to the They reaches to the Kolleru and Pulicat lakes. Clear or not all? Yes. Why? Because that is a good habitat for them. All the needs of that particular birds are available there. Okay. Yes, that's why only they travel lots of miles, thousands of miles of distance. Yes, and the reaches for this 6 months vacation purpose. Okay, now the vacation is taken at where? In this other lakes. And tortoise also, they take the vacation purpose, they come to, yes, Vizag. From where? From Orissa and West Bengal. What you understood from this? Yeah, where the good habitats are there, where the good life is there, they searching for it and they reach to that particular places. Okay, if we are not provide that much of a good environment and good habitats to that particular birds or otherwise these living things may not selected these places, they selected other places. Okay, clear or not, all the students? What you understood from this one? The habitats are not fixed for the animals. The habitats are changes depending on their needs. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Yes, this is about. And one more important and interesting things are also given about what actually fish pulasa. Pulasa. Yes, it is pulasa fish. To collect the information about the pulasa fish or not? Students, you are know about a pulasa fish. It's a very tasty fish which is available in our Godavari river. Okay, clear or not, all of you? Now West Godavari and in our East Godavari districts, this fish is available in that Godavari water. Okay, clear or not, all of you? Actually, the pulasa fish is for the laying eggs, for the purpose of laying eggs. From the Bay of Bengal, from the ocean, actually they are entering into our Godavari river. When they are entering into the Godavari river, at that time only they are laying eggs. Before that they are not laying the eggs. Okay, they change the color also into the what? Gold color. Before that they are in a blue color. They appear in a blue color when they are in a Bay of Bengal. They not have that much of taste when they are in a ocean. But when they are coming into this river, because of the river water and because of their whatever the food contained in our Godavari and river, they convert their taste into the good manner. Actually, there is a whatever the normal fishes are available for us in a for a kg, there is for the kg fishes may available. Most of the things are 700 rupees only. But this pulasa fish may reach up to the 7,000 on demand. Yes, that much of greatness is there for this pulasa fish. But how the pulasa fish is changes their habitat? Why it is changes its habitat? Why? Because for the laying eggs. At that time they may it is somewhat taste may get. What is the reason for it? I don't know. Okay, that for the taste purpose only so many are taken this pulasa fish. And this particular reason. Yes, they are available at where? They are available only from the period of June to the September only. Okay, now June to the September time only these fishes are available in that our Godavari river. Okay, clear or not, all of you? Yes, like this there is one of the different fish about the different aquatic fish. There is information is there. You gather this information and you write in your classwork. Understood not, all the students? You gather this information and you write it. Okay, got it? This is only about our concept of our habitat of good life and good habitat. With this, our lesson is completed. The students, please ask if you have any doubt is there. Okay, my side everything is clear. Once check yourself only. All the students, about clarity and sound, everything is clear from my side. Yes, once check yourself. Maybe your network problem, it is not getting clear. Yeah, any doubts is there in habitat? All the students, our lesson is completed. Habitat lesson is completed. Any doubts are there? Please ask me. If you not have any doubts, I want to go with the once total revision of our lesson. Okay, clear or not, all the students? Now the page number from where? Okay, our lesson page number started where? Our lesson page number it started Yeah, 53. Page number 53 to 61. Okay, now, yes, our lesson is there once we go through this lesson. Once we go with the discussion of this, afterwards again we are okay now. Yes, go with the question answers by tomorrow. Once we go through this lesson first. Okay, in case any doubts are there, meanwhile you type on your chat box. Okay, all the students here, there is a first we have to discuss about what is a habitat. First we discuss about what is habitat. That is only. Yes, what is the habitat, students? Habitat means which is to provide the needs of, which is to provide the needs to the animals or plants. The place is only called habitat. The which surroundings or which place that produces all the needs of animals or plants are only called what? Habitat. This habitat is a contain somewhat air and water and food and shelter. Why? Because every animal and plants are every time searching for these things only. Good food, and good air, and as well as good water, and as well as good shelter. When there is a good shelter is available with all these needs, that is only called what? Habitat. Yeah, there is so much is given about our whatever the things. There is different organisms are there, yes, and different organisms are living on the different places. Especially, how many types of habitats are there? Mainly, the habitats are classified into two only. Mainly classified into two only. Sometimes we take in three also, not a problem. Okay, now two means what? One is water, another one is a ground. Okay, now how many types of habitats are there? Mainly two only, water and as well as the ground. Organisms means which are contain living nature, which are contain organs. Okay, clear or not all of you? Which are contain organs. Somewhat at last one or two organs at last contain. Means what? Cell. You know very well. Coming in a biology session you'll get. It contains cells. Okay, now that cells are formed as organs. That is only called organisms. May small, may big. That is called as a living organisms. Okay, clear or not all of you? Which contain life, that is called organism. Okay, and here especially these living organisms are taken the habitats in a different ways. What is that? One is in the water and on the water. Mainly water we are taking here, habitat as water or otherwise as earth. Yes, or air also. In the air also somewhat organisms are mainly used, but very small organisms are only live on air. Okay, yes, like viruses, bacteria, they taken the air is also habitat, but permanent habitation is not as taken as the air. Air is also one of the organisms inside of, on the air. Okay, with the air name somewhat the organisms are lives, but it is not taken account. Here there is a two main organisms are only there. One is the earth, another one is the water. Again, the water is divided into some parts. One is the surface of water, another one is inside of water. The mainly it is divided into two only. There is a page number 54 we have here. Yes, how many types of organisms are there? There is a mainly classified into two. Again, these two classified into more types. One is on the water, otherwise in the water. Another one is on the earth or in the earth. Clear or not all of you? On the earth or in the earth. That is only taken as on ground or in ground. Okay, clear or not all of you? Or on the surface of water or in the surface of water. Depending on their needs, our organisms may select the habitat as on the surface of the water or on the surface of the earth or in the water or inside the earth. Like that there is we conclude. Okay, now based on this, there is organisms are okay. Now mainly we are discussed about the different organisms. First, we are discussed as a pond as habitat. Pond as habitat. Yes, how our pond is called as a habitat? Yeah, why? Because our pond is fulfilled all the needs of aquatic animals. Okay, clear or not? So many aquatic animals are there. So many aquatic animals are there. Whatever the aquatic animals are there, okay, they can habitat as a pond only. Why? Because their body structure and their food and their air purpose, their living purpose, that pond is only suitable. That's why only they taken pond is as habitat. Okay, the pond is again dividing into, yes, Mr. Venkata Sai Kirtana, it is not a my problem, it is your problem. So many of your friends are listen carefully, okay now, and they look at the board clear only. It is your problem. Don't write message regularly. So many times I am reminding you, okay now, yes, once check your internet connection and your screen resolution and everything. My side there is no problem for that board appearance and my sound appearance. Okay, now come to here, pond as a habitat. When you take a pond as a habitat, there is a different portions are there in a pond. Okay, now there is a what margin. It is whatever it is connected with the end, it is a called margin of pond, and it is the surface of pond, and it is a mid water, and it is a bottom. Okay, different portions are there. All the aquatic animals are not living at a particular surface only. Some aquatic animals may live at surface, may live at mid-water. Some are selected as a margin of a pond, or somewhat are selected as a bottom. Not only the animals are living in that pond, somewhat, okay, now, yes, plants are also there. Okay, clear or not all the students? Like a hydrilla, lotus, these all are where at this particular. Yes, on our pond, in our pond, otherwise on the margin of pond only. Okay, plants are there and as well as the, yes, animals are also there. Fishes are there and as well as the whatever the whales and the whatever sharks, dolphins, like big fishes are also there, small fishes are also there, snakes are also there, earthworms are also there. Okay, clear not all of you? Yes, and so many aquatic animals are also there. Okay, that whatever they can habitat as a water, that animals are called aquatic animals, and the plants are called aquatic plants, and that habitat is called aquatic habitat. Yeah, already we are discussed these things. Okay, yeah, well, okay, like these things. And now come to here. Yes, tree. Tree is also one of the big habitat. Why? Because trees are called a big habitat. Why? Because on our tree also, so many living organisms are there. Yes, so many living organisms are taken shelter as a tree only. Okay, birds and as well as there is a what? Snakes, squirrels. Okay, now. Yes, and so many birds. Okay, clear? That's why only our tree is also called habitat. Yes, tree contains so many parts like what? Roots, stem, leaves. Okay, clear or not all the students? And whatever our trunk, different parts are there in our tree. Different parts are used for the different animals habitats. Okay, now yes, somewhat are living based on leaves only, like a caterpillars and all these things. Somewhat insects are also depending on leaves only. Birds are taken branches as a shelter, and as well as birds are taken fruits from the tree, and we also taken fruits from the trees. For the food we are depending on plants only. Already you know very well in our before lessons, in the first lesson, we are depending for the food ingredients purpose on the plants only. Okay, clear or not all the students? That's why our tree is also one of the big habitat. Okay, got it? And on the tree, not only the animals are lives, like birds and all these human beings and these things. Okay, so many. Okay, now yes, our whatever our things, our whatever our plants are also. When you check the below the bark, there is a somewhat green color bar. Small plants will be good for us. Okay, clear or not all the students? Otherwise, somewhere big plants are also may possible to take a shelter of another tree. Okay, clear or not? That's why on the tree only one more tree. Most of the things are available like that in front of the temples, somewhere in a forest. One tree is contain another tree on it. Okay, now yes, like the trees also become the habitat for the plants and as well as the animals. So many things are taken that habitat tree. All the forest animals are depending on the tree only, like ants. Okay, now squirrels. You write that all the things. Okay, and the next come to here. Yes, our house. Our home. Our house is also one of the biggest okay, na, habitat. You know very well. Yes, our house is also one of the biggest habitat. Why? Because in our house we are not only lives in our house. With us there is so many animals, so many plants. Somewhat our requirement purpose, somewhat our domestic purpose we are taking. Okay, clear or not all of you? For the decoration purpose, you take somewhat like money plants, otherwise other plants, croutons like the things. Okay, clear or not all of you? Somewhat for our needs, for our flowers and for our trees, sorry, fruits purpose, for our vegetables purpose, we are taken. Okay, now that are the plants are taken. And domestic purpose, we are taken dogs, cows, and as well as these goats and all the hens. These all are taken. Okay, yes, that's why in our houses also contain so many animals and plants are there. They take their more need, they take needs from our houses only or not. Somewhat unwanted animals are also there, like cockroaches, rats. These are also there. Spiders, lizards. These are also taken as a habitat of our house. Clear or not all of you? That's why our house is also called habitats. And the next come to here. Yes, what is that? What is that? Orchard. Okay, clear or not? Orchard. It is also one of the beautiful, yes, one of the wonderful heaven. Okay, why? Because in orchard there is a maybe it is a single tree orchard, single plant orchard or multi-plant orchard. Okay, it will be also gives the habitat. It is also works as a habitat for the animals. Why? Because now based on that plant there is a somewhat, suppose you take a mango orchard, it is also only contain mango trees. No, it is also contain other plants also inside it. And with that there is a somewhat small animals are also there in that. Butterflies are also there, rats are also there. Okay, now monkeys are also depending on that orchards only. And we are also depending on that orchards only. Okay, clear or not all the students? Yes, so many animals, birds. Okay, now birds and bees, honeybees. Okay, clear or not all of you? Flies, wasps. These are all mosquitoes, caterpillars. Okay, now yes, and different animals are depending on orchards. Not only the animals. Orchard itself it is a contain plants, and there is also given habitat as a. This works as a habitat as a but for animals also. That's why this is the mainly we are discussing these four only. Yes, and we are taken one more habitat also. Desert is also taken as a habitat. Why? Because some animals are living with the desert only. Okay, now yes, like a camel. Okay, now and somewhat yes, croton family animals also there is a what they are taken yes in their there is a what they are taken so what actually they taken habitat as a desert. Okay, yes, and they prepare their bodies and their organs suitable to that environment. Yes, orchard with tota. Okay now, yes, field అంటాం కదా, field, paddy field, otherwise mango field, like that, fields. Okay, agriculture fields. Yes, that is only called orchard. Yes, and now there is a what we have taken about desert. There is a what in that one also. There is a so many animals are there. Their bodies are prepared based on that particular suitable for that particular vast temperature changes for us. Okay, like that we are considered. And this is only our lesson. Yes, mainly these components only we are discussed in our lesson. Okay, and lastly today we are discussed already good life, good habitat is a given good life for us. Okay, clear or not all the students? This is only our lesson. Once recall all the 53 to 61 pages. Once read this all the things and underline that whatever the hard words are there and write the definitions of keywords after reading this lesson. Okay, clear or not all of you? This is only the homework for you. Okay now, and one more important homework for you, that is what you know. Okay now, you write here one tabular formula. Yes, habitat, name of habitat, yes, name of animals, name of plants. Okay, clear or not all the students? I hope you got clear information you get from this. Okay, what is the name of habitat? Like you take pond. Okay now, or otherwise you take a tree, otherwise you take a house, otherwise you take there is a 5 things are mainly 4 only. You take 5 also. Desert also you take here. And you write what names of animals, names of plants. Yes, what the name of animals? Okay now, which are taken habitat as a pond. That animal names you have to write here. Okay now, and this also we have to write in our classwork. Okay, clear or not all the students? You have to write this is in your classwork. Keywords, all the keywords you have to write, and after that you have to draw this table and write that information. Okay, clear or not all of you? Yes, a tree, and after that the house, and after that the orchard. You have to write what the animals are living on this, what the animals are taken as the habitat on this particular thing, and what the habitat are taken that the plants. Okay, clear or not all the students? This is only about our habitat. I hope you all are understood. Okay now, yes, about our habitats. Okay now, got it? This is the homework you have to go to done. Yes, write keywords and this one and collect the information about which one? Pulasa, fish pulasa. Okay now, write these 3 things you have to write in your class works. Yeah, here there is a what we have taken. Name of the, listen carefully if you not appear the board. You draw the table based on name of the habitat, name of the animals, names of the plants which are taken, the habitats as this. Okay, now in this way you will complete your work in our classwork. Bye, take care all the students. Thank you.